In the complex world of international alliances and economic partnerships, the BRICS group stands as a significant force, comprising Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. This bloc holds immense potential to shape the global economic landscape. However, recent concerns raised by India about China's dominance within the group have put the future of the alliance in question. This article delves into India's potential withdrawal from launching the BRICS currency, explores China's quest for global dominance, examines India's unique position within BRICS, analyzes India's announcement on prioritizing the rupee, discusses the future of the BRICS currency, and assesses the arguments and consequences surrounding India's decision. China's unyielding pursuit of power and influence has become a subject of significant concern for India within the BRICS alliance. Before we get into the video, I would like to pass on a special message about a close friend of the channel. Lewin is a sickler and has lost 2 siblings to this disease. He has battled the dreaded sickle cell disease all his life, but his health keeps deteriorating as the days go by. Lewin is indeed a fighter, and the best we can do for him as a team is to help him stay healthy. Lewin's health can be completely restored with a bone marrow transplant and a bilateral hip replacement. So we call on all our audience and fans to please donate and see that he gets these surgeries. Please check out his GoFundMe campaign in the description below. China has exhibited strategic maneuvers to advance its self-interests and assert its global ambitions. A striking example of this strategic approach is China's acceptance of the Chinese yuan for cross-border transactions. This move is not merely a financial decision. It is a calculated step aimed at challenging the long-standing dominance of the US dollar in international trade. By promoting the yuan as a viable alternative to the dollar, China seeks to reshape the global financial landscape and position its currency as a leading force. Furthermore, China has cleverly taken advantage of the US sanctions imposed on Russia, turning a challenging situation into an opportunity to strengthen its economic clout. By encouraging other countries to settle trade in yuan instead of dollars, China not only undermines the authority of the US, but also consolidates its position as a prominent player in international trade. This strategic maneuver not only supports China's economic interests, but also consolidates its influence within the BRICS alliance. In the midst of China's power play, India stands out as the sole BRICS nation experiencing substantial and consistent GDP growth. This economic success has placed India in a favorable position, offering a sense of independence and the potential to thrive outside the constraints of the BRICS alliance. India's remarkable economic growth has instilled confidence in its policymakers and led them to explore opportunities beyond BRICS, particularly through trade deals with Western powers. Recognizing the potential benefits of engaging with Western economies, India has been re-evaluating its commitment to the BRICS alliance. The country aims to leverage trade agreements and partnerships with Western nations to further propel its economy forward. The allure of Western markets and the possibility of establishing stronger economic ties have led India to question the necessity of launching the BRICS currency. This revaluation signifies India's desire to pursue alternative avenues for economic growth and independence. Foreign Minister S. Jaishankar's recent revelation has sparked considerable discussion and speculation. With unwavering emphasis, he underscored India's resolute determination to fortify its national currency, the rupee, as the foremost priority of the Modi government. Jaishankar explicitly stated that the rupee will remain a matter of national significance, distinct from the proposed BRICS currency. While the minister did not divulge specific details regarding India's potential withdrawal from the BRICS currency initiative, his remarks hinted at the possibility of India reconsidering its participation altogether. This announcement signals a decisive shift in India's stance towards the BRICS currency. By prioritizing the strengthening of the rupee, India intends to consolidate its national economic framework and enhance the stability of its financial system. The government's commitment to fortifying the rupee underscores its determination to ensure domestic economic resilience and assert control over its currency policies. This move also serves as a reminder that India's economic priorities and strategies extend beyond the confines of the BRICS alliance. India's decision to focus on the rupee raises several questions about the feasibility and sustainability of the proposed BRICS currency. While India's position within the alliance has been a source of strength, its potential withdrawal may disrupt the unity and purpose of the BRICS group. It also presents challenges for the future implementation and success of the BRICS currency initiative. As India charts its independent course, the implications of its decision reverberate beyond the confines of the BRICS alliance, affecting the broader dynamics of global finance and economic cooperation. The upcoming BRICS summit in South Africa holds significant importance as it is expected to shape the formation and future trajectory of the proposed BRICS currency. However, with the specter of India's potential withdrawal from the initiative, the viability and implementation of the currency become uncertain. The absence of India, the fastest-growing economy among the BRICS nations, could cast doubt on the feasibility of the currency project and undermine its prospects of success. Moreover, the possibility of the BRICS alliance expanding to include other interested countries adds another layer of complexity to the future of the currency. If the bloc evolves into BRICS Plus, encompassing additional nations, it would necessitate reevaluating the structure and mechanisms of the currency. The potential expansion raises questions about the cohesion and objectives of the alliance, as well as the dynamics among the member countries. India's decision will undoubtedly have far-reaching implications for the BRICS alliance as a whole. It will shape the future trajectory of the proposed currency and redefine the dynamics of economic cooperation within the group. The absence of India could weaken the collective strength of the alliance and potentially diminish its ability to challenge the dominance of established global currencies. India's prioritization of strengthening the rupee over the BRICS currency sparks a series of arguments and consequences that warrant careful consideration. On one hand, by focusing on fortifying the rupee, India aims to enhance its economic stability and independence. A stronger rupee would provide a solid foundation for India's economic growth, enabling the country to forge stronger trade ties with Western powers. This approach aligns with India's aspirations to establish robust bilateral trade agreements, diversify its economic partnerships, and reduce its reliance on the BRICS alliance. On the other hand, India's potential withdrawal from the BRICS currency initiative could have significant repercussions for the unity and purpose of the alliance. It might allow China, the most dominant player within the group, to further consolidate its influence and control over the proposed currency. China's growing dominance within BRICS could reshape the balance of power and undermine the collective strength of the other member countries. This consequence raises concerns about the potential for China to exploit its position to advance its own interests at the expense of the other nations. The consequences of India's decision extend beyond the confines of the BRICS alliance and carry broader geopolitical implications. China's increasing influence within BRICS, coupled with India's potential withdrawal, could impact the dynamics of global economic governance and influence the trajectory of international relations. The evolving power dynamics between India and China, both within and outside of the BRICS framework, have the potential to reshape the economic and geopolitical landscape in the years to come. To gain insights into public opinion regarding India's potential withdrawal from the BRICS currency initiative, a survey was conducted to capture the sentiments and concerns of the general population. The survey aimed to gauge public perception regarding India's decision and its implications, particularly in light of China's dominance within BRICS. The survey results showcased a divided public opinion, reflecting the complexity and significance of the issue at hand. Some respondents expressed support for India's focus on strengthening the rupee and pursuing independent economic growth. They believe that prioritizing the national currency would enhance India's economic stability and foster greater self-reliance. Others, however, expressed concerns about the potential consequences of India distancing itself from the BRICS alliance. They fear that India's withdrawal could undermine the collective strength of the group, allowing China to further solidify its dominance within BRICS and potentially exert greater influence over the proposed currency. The diversity of perspectives highlights the multifaceted nature of the issue and the importance of considering various viewpoints in assessing the implications of India's decision. The public sentiment reflects the broader discussions and debates surrounding the BRICS currency conundrum, underscoring the significance and complexity of the challenges faced by the alliance. What do you think about this? Let us know in the comment section below. Do you find the video interesting? If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with others. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our new uploads. Thanks for watching.